Hey YouTube, this Eric. I'm back again. Make another video. Got a couple of things I want to talk about today. As you all know, still at Kllm. I'm still here, still doing well. Wanted to make a video about slowing down on the on-ramps. On the off-ramps. I'm sorry, excuse me. Slowing down on the off-ramp. A lot of the beginner drivers, if you're going down the road and you see your exit coming up, if you get to the exit and you're going too fast, the best thing to do is just pass the exit. Please, y'all, just pass the exit and go to the next exit, spin yourself around and come back to that next exit, man. You don't want to take those exit ramps too fast. I know it depends on your load, how stable it is, how high it is, that sort of thing. But you really don't want to come off those ramps too fast because you will roll the truck over. This happens every day, all over the United States of America. You know, just please slow yourself down. On the downgrades, man, on the mountains, the slopes going down, slow yourself down. You just beginning. You just starting out. Take your time. You know, I know it's going to be trucks flying past you, you know, blowing your mirror off. You know, that's what I call it. They pass by you so fast to take your mirror with you, you know. But just please slow down. On the downgrades, use your Jake brakes. Now, for the beginners, the Jake brakes are something that slows down your truck. It helps it slows down. Those are the brakes that you hear when a truck is coming, getting ready to stop. You might hear it say, that's the Jake brakes. Now, that's what you want to use in mountain regions. You know, mountains, going to downgrades, man, please slow down. Take your time. I mean, that load will get there on time. If you leave in time enough, that load will get there on time. So don't worry about the load being late or whatever. You're trying to rush, because we want you to make it home safe to your family, because that's the #1 priority. That's why we all are out here. That's why all of us truckers, and that's why we trucking for a living, because we're trying to make money to feed our family. If you take a off-ramp too fast, or you get to going down a mountain too fast, or you get to pressing on your brakes too, if you mashing your brakes too much, you know, that means you're going a little too fast. If you got to sit on your brakes that much, you need to just slow yourself down. Drop a gear. Go into a lower gear. Don't go down the mountains in 10th gear. If you have a 10-speed, that don't mean you have to take the mountain going downgrade in 10th gear. You can put it in 9th gear. You can be in 8th gear. 8th gear may slow you down a little too much, depending on the weight of your trailer, how much you weigh. You know, if you got a lot of weight on you, you know, you can probably put it in 8th, and that'll kind of keep you feeling safe. You always want to have control of your truck. You never want to feel like the steering wheel is, you can't hardly control it. Once you're doing that, that means you need to slow down. Slow down. Do not sit on your brakes when you're going down a downgrade. Do not just stand on your brakes, just holding it, because your brakes get hot and they'll give way and they'll give out, you know. So you don't want to lose your brakes. So the best thing to do is just slow down. Take your time. Use your Jake brakes. I like the way they sound. Yeah, just some humor for y'all. But, you know, slow yourself down, man, and take your time. I know a lot of people shooting past you. You'll get there. You'll get there soon, because when I first started out, I was creeping down the mountains, you know. I was sometimes you can go too slow, too. And, you know, that could be a hazard to the road, because you got other trucks coming down the mountain going like 70, 75. And once they hit a curve or something and they see you, you going that slow, it's pretty much too late. So, you know, if you're going that slow, you probably want to put on your 4-ways. That will help you out, even though it won't totally save you, but that will help you out. But the main thing is, you don't want to slow down too much. But what I normally do, this is what I normally do, because one thing I believe in, if a person haven't been through it, a person can't really tell me about it. So what I believe in doing, I try to do like 60. I go down a mountain, I'm doing 60, maybe 65. And I know the road pretty well. I've been down these mountains, up and down the mountain so many times. So it becomes like clockwork after a while, you know. But just for my beginners, you know, until you learn the mountains, where the curves at, how deep is this curve, how slick, you know, going around and what you got to do. And is there is it on ramps on the mountains where you coming around the curve and you coming around a blind curve and you can't see? And it's an on ramp where cars getting on the ramp and you come around the curve and all of a sudden a car jumps out in front of you. And, you know, they probably going 30, 40 miles per hour. You know, that could be really dangerous. So until you kind of learn the mountains and where things at, just take your time. I've been driving a while and I still go like 60, 65. Sometimes I go 70, 75 down some mountains that I know though. I really know this mountain real well and I can see. If I can actually visually see the curves and see what's going on around it, or see if there's no traffic stop or slowing up or keep mashing their brakes, you know, I'll let it roll a little bit then. But if it's traffic around me, I'm going 60. 60, 65 at the most. I don't care if you're blowing at me. You can get on the radio. Hey, man, speed up. I'll cut the radio off because I don't want to hear it. Because it's all about safety. You want to be safe to make it back to your family who loves you the most. Because one thing about a trucking company, this ain't got nothing to do with Kllm. This is a trucking company in general. If something happens to you, or you roll the truck over, or you have an accident, or that sort of thing, they're going to put somebody else in the seat. If the truck is salvageable, after your wreck or roll over or whatever, and if they can save the truck and put it back on the road, maybe 2 weeks, 3 weeks at the most, somebody else will be right in your truck in the same seat driving it. So the number one thing is you. You know, we love you. So you got to keep yourself safe out there. For my beginner drivers who just getting involved in it, slow yourself down. Slow yourself down. That's the main thing. Good to see y'all again. I had to make a quick video, and I thank y'all for listening, watching, supporting, subscribing. Always Twitter, Mr. Eric Blockson on Twitter, Facebook. Y'all holler at me, let me know, man, and just be safe out there, all my drivers. Big up to the women drivers. We love y'all also. We really love y'all women drivers. Matter of fact, I had a woman driver that passed me today. She passed by me today, so that was cool because I wasn't expecting a woman to be rolling like that. But one thing about women, they roll, man. They really roll. When they get the hang of it, man, they can go with it, you know. So big up to my women. I always love the ladies. Ladies, they mothers. You know, we couldn't make it without the women. You know, the women have the babies and everything. So women are very important. So big up to my women. Y'all keep trucking out there. That's a big 10-4 driver. God bless you.